At the tomb of the unknown soldier, this guard gets stabbed, and his reaction is not what anyone expected. When this couple tries to trespass on a tomb area, a soldier does this, which warns everyone around them. But what actually happens when people push the boundaries and try to mess with the guards? This couple trespasses over the infamous chains and rails at the tomb of the unknown soldier. They don't move at first, so the guard actually yells at them a second time and proceeds to load his rifle. These guards definitely don't mess around. At this point, the couple still hasn't moved, so someone else yells at them. The guards of the tomb of the unknown soldier and the Queen's Guards are some of the highest trained soldiers in the world, presenting extreme discipline and self-control. They patrol 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, regardless of the weather. Both in superb physical condition, they're ready at a moment's notice to defend their honor. Right now, the men and women of our armed services offer up their lives every day to keep this country and the people in it safe. For this, we owe them a tremendous debt of gratitude. Similarly, Quarry user Chris Leonard, who used to be a member of the old guard, reminded us that the getting older tomb is constantly maintained. But workers are expected to touch it with the same reverence that the sentinels would, and the sentinels are watching them every second they work. Leonard remembered a time when a maintenance worker touched the tomb in a disrespectful manner. He was leaning on it. The sentinel called for the man to stop as he approached. The sentinel then cross-checked the maintenance worker. During a shift change, the departing officer accidentally dropped the duty rifle onto another guard's foot, a mishap that was both uncommon and unexpected, posing a significant risk. The rifle, equipped with a bayonet, pierced the soldier's foot, an injury that would typically elicit cries of pain or reflexive hopping. However, this sentinel, displaying remarkable resilience, continued walking without any outward reaction. This incident was captured on film by a tourist, unsuspecting of witnessing such discomfort. Soldiers not only demonstrate their strength on the battlefield but also in domestic posts. The guards stationed at the tomb of the unknown soldier exemplify this, facing considerable risks despite not being in active combat, as evidenced by a soldier's first-hand experience. Apart from potential encounters with law enforcement, tomb sentinels carry fully operational weapons. While it remains uncertain whether these weapons are loaded or if the sentinels possess ammunition, it's not advisable to test this theory. The changing of the guard ceremony, a tradition not exclusive to Britain, draws visitors from across the US to Arlington National Cemetery. Here, proud American soldiers perform this crucial duty, honoring fallen comrades at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Where they stand vigil regardless of weather conditions, a tribute befitting those who sacrificed their lives for the nation. Selected solely from the 3rd U.S. Infantry, also known as the Old Guard, the sentinels guarding the tomb of the unknowns rotate every half hour, ensuring continuous vigilance at this sacred site. The duty rifle is inspected with white gloves, and the troops chosen to guard the tomb must possess precision, dedication, and steadfast resolve. That is not to say that accidents do not occur from time to time. Despite their expertise as soldiers, these people are still human. Nobody could believe this soldier's determination and will to do his job to the best of his ability. Only 1/10 of the men and women who applied for the role of tomb sentinel were successful. That's because, in spite of how it appears, the job requires a level of dedication that even some of the toughest soldiers just don't have. This soldier is proof of that. The only sign that the soldier experienced any pain was the quick change in his expression when the bayonet blade pierced his foot. Other than that, you would never know anything went wrong.